Once we're logged in and available to take chats, now we can understand what it's like to accept a chat when it comes in. So just to recap, I'm available in the queue. This is all green here. I'm available as my agent state. So now if we simulate a chat coming in, we'll get a notification, and because I'm on this page, it's just an in-page notification rather than a pop-up. If I was on a different window or a different application, there'd be an audible sound and pop-up to show that there's a new interaction that's being waiting that needs to be accepted. So if we press the green tick, we will have the chat console here, and the page title that the customer is on is passed through as the label for the interaction. So if you've got a few different chats on the go, you can understand which one is which. And you have two main tabs here. So the first tab, interaction, this is where you are going to chat with your customers, voice or video call, and co-browse with them. Information tab, this is more of an overview of the data that's collected by the talkative system during that customer's online journey. So when the customer is here, we want to say hello and introduce ourselves. So we highly recommend that you start conversations with CAN messages. So these are achieved using double hashtag. Now you will have different CAN messages set up in your organization, but generally there will be some form of introductory CAN message. So to do this, you can scroll through these, or you can narrow them down if you know which one you're looking for. Then it's just a case of either clicking or pressing enter. This will preload the text if you need to edit it before you actually send it to the customer. And what we are doing here is pulling through my name and other variables such as the website name or the queue name, and we can even pull through the customer's name if they've filled out a pre-chat form. So that's how to send a message, and it's often best practice after we send that introductory message to review the information. So working from left to right, we have available features. If you are only using chat, this is not too relevant. However, if you are planning to escalate to voice or video call, this is useful information. And what we're doing is understanding the customer's device, what internet is the internet connection it has fast enough for voice and video, does it have a webcam if we're using video, and a few other system type tests. In this case we've got green ticks, which means we're fine to use all the features. If we had a red cross, that would mean that we are not available to use a video call for reasons of usually bandwidth. Device specs is fairly self-explanatory. Custom variables, this is completely different for each organization using the system. But at a high level, what it is showing is any customer journey information that has been gathered on the website. So this could be if the customer is logged in, passing through their account ID. It could be passing through booking reference. And in the example we have here, we've got a shopping basket, and the information in the basket is being presented to the agent. Customer journey, again, is fairly self-explanatory, and it's showing the different pages the customer has visited, and this will auto-update in real time if the customer is continuing to browse through the website. And once we've had a quick overview of the information, we can go back to chatting with the customer. So if the customer is typing something, we have a real-time message preview. Now, agents, you will get customers typing message, but you'll also get this orange message that seems to be changing, and that's because it's still being typed and it hasn't been sent yet. So this is really to enable you to be more efficient with understanding what the customer is looking for, giving you a bit more time to prepare a response. When the message has actually been sent, we'll get a notification here. This is, again, just in case you're in another window or another tab and the customer has responded, just to make sure that you're not missing, I guess, any customer responses. When the message is sent through, it's in a grey message, so it's easier to differentiate between message that's been typed and one that's been received. And this is where we can continue to chat with the customer. So now, on the top right here, we have a number of additional tools that we can use to enhance the conversation. So the first one is working from left to right, data capture messages. So these are particularly useful for collecting customer information during the chat session. If we click on them, we have a drop down to show us the different options that we have available, and it's all about collecting customer information during the chat session instead of having a pre-chat form. So if we want to collect the customer's email, we click that and it will send through this message. Now when the customer responds, we just need to tick that response, and that will automatically save this email address to the interaction record, which is very useful if we're going to be appending this to CRM or appending it to other interactions that are related